by the SCP Foundation. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued by the SCP Foundation. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. Hello. We are the SCP Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to your safety, containing and studying anomalies. SCP-049 has escaped one of our sites and his last location was somewhere in your area. SCP-049, or in other words the Plague Doctor, is a 15th century plague doctor. SCP-049 is generally calm and doesn't attack at random. However, if you encounter him, he may get violent and try to cure you if he finds traces of pestilence within you. As of now, we are unsure as to what the so-called pestilence is or why is SCP-049 obsessed with it. Even if he doesn't find traces of pestilence within you, do not approach him. If SCP-049 comes to direct contact with your skin, you will die. There is also a chance that SCP-049 will turn its victims into reanimated humanoid creatures that listen to his commands. These are also known as SCP-049-2. If you encounter the Plague Doctor, do not approach him. If he starts to run after you claiming to cure you from the pestilence, do not trust him. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Secure. Contain. Protect. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. An explosion has occurred at the Ducky Research Facility near your area. It was a failed experiment. As of now, we only have statements from staff members and researchers working at the facility. According to staff members of the research facility, an experiment involving rubber ducks had critically failed due to a researcher making a critical error. None of them wanted to give any further statements. However, it appears that at least 300 hostile, mutated rubber ducks had escaped from the facility. The Swan County Police Department is advising everyone to lock their doors and windows and to not go outside unless absolute necessary. Also, make sure that these mutated rubber ducks won't notice you, as we are unsure as to what their capabilities are. The only thing that the researchers gave to us are small bits of information, as they themselves don't even know what they created. Do not hesitate to call for help. We will be working with the Ducky Research Facility researchers in order to contain or terminate these entities. Stay tuned. This is all for now. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A has been issued by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. It has gotten worse. There are now 700 confirmed mutated rubber ducks all over the Swan Valley County. Most of the recontainment operations had failed. We advise everyone who reside in the Swan Valley County to lock their doors and windows. Do not exit your shelters. It is not safe. These mutated ducks are extremely violent. As of now, there are over 600 confirmed deaths from these entities. We are trying our best to not let them out of the county in order to prevent them spreading across the entire state. We also have some additional information about them. These mutated rubber ducks are immortal. You can terminate them using any sharp object or firearm. However, they are extremely strong and can run up to 12 miles per hour, which makes them slightly faster than an average human. They also make a strange, muffled quacking noise. Some witnesses even claim to have heard a human voice speaking, though we can't really officially confirm that yet. Again, we advise everyone to not go outside under any circumstances. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A shelter-in-place reminder has been issued by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. We have lost. The entire Swan Valley County has been overrun by the mutated rubber ducks and they started to spread across other states. Please remember to stay inside your shelters. Always check if your doors and windows or any other entrances to your home are locked and secured. As of this emergency broadcast, there are over 1,000 of these mutated ducks in the Swan Valley County alone. We have finally got enough evidence and proof that these mutated rubber ducks are able to mimic human voices. If you hear someone calling for help and asking you to open the door, always check if it's a human if you are unsure. We understand that some citizens are nearly out of supplies or are unable to find a stable shelter. For this reason, we have started to plan evacuations for those who wish to be evacuated. We do not recommend to leave the county on your own unless you have a strong vehicle that may withstand the duck's force. If you, however, do attempt to leave the county, you won't be fined or detained. Do it at your own risk. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and good luck. This warning has been issued by the Melonian government. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued by the Melonian government. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. Hello, citizens of the Menlo Republic. As of this emergency broadcast, our nation is experiencing a massive outbreak of a newfound virus. The virus is called white-eyed contagion. It's also known as WD-30. As of now, we are trying our best to understand the virus and how it spreads. So far we know that WD-30 causes a cardiac arrest in the host within days, weeks, sometimes even hours, depending on the state of the host. WD-30 then revives the host within minutes. We are unsure if someone with this virus can experience its takeover, or if the host is still conscious in the revival stage. After the revival stage, the host becomes aggressive towards non-infected individuals. The infected host also gains a pair of white glowing eyes. We are currently setting up barricades around the most infected zones. Please, if you are not infected, leave as soon as this broadcast is finished. Special task forces will be deployed in order to terminate as much infected as possible. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the Melonian government. Please stand by for further instructions. An immediate evacuation notice has been issued by the Melonian government. Please listen to this following message, as it might save your life. The virus has spread fast across the Menlo Republic. We had no choice but to expand the blockades. These areas will now be referred to as the white zones. If you are currently within a white zone, please leave your shelter and head to a nearest checkpoint. Special task forces may also assist you on your way there. Make sure to not attract the infected on your way to the checkpoint. You may even get transported to the nearest checkpoint by the military. As soon as you arrive at the checkpoint, your belongings will be taken away from you to scan for any signs of the virus. Then you will go under an intensive scan to check if you have any signs of being infected with the virus. If you are found to be infected with the virus, do not panic. Listen to the instructions that will be given to you by the staff. Most likely you will be sent to a special detention zone to be further examined and treated. However, we are only able to slow the infection process down. There is no known cure as of this date. We have also been studying the virus. It appears that the host is sometimes conscious after going through the revival stage and can sometimes take back control. Stay tuned. This is all for now. This warning has been issued by the Greenwood Forest County Police Department. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued by the Greenwood Forest County Police Department. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. Our police department had gotten reports about a potential hive mind group forming and gathering somewhere in the woods. A hive mind is a collective consciousness analogous to the behavior of social insects, in which a group of people become aware of their commonality and think and act as a community, sharing their knowledge, thoughts, and resources. In most cases, these groups are considered highly dangerous. From what we know so far, we can say that the people who form the hive mind are dangerous. The CCTV footage showed what appears to be members of the hive mind stealing food and water from a large supermarket. This was a strategic robbery possibly done by the smartest members of the hive mind. We are currently trying our best to locate these robbers and investigate the rumors of this supposed hive mind forming in the woods. However, if there is a real hive mind forming, do not join it. Hive minds are mainly dangerous due to eliminating individual autonomy, free will, and diverse thinking. Again, we are advising everyone to not form or join a hive mind. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the Greenwood Forest County Police Department. Please stand by for further instructions. An administrative message has been issued by the Greenwood Forest County Police Department. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. All members of the hive mind were arrested. They called themselves the Forest Hive Mind. They have been already operating for a long time. During their interrogation, one of the first members and creators of the hive mind confessed that they used one of the larger trees in the forest as their hive for over 5 years before getting around 100 members until now. However, we had only captured 81 members of the Forest Hive Mind. Please be vigilant until we have caught all the members of the hive mind. The members usually wear brown coats. Remember, do not directly engage with them. If you spot one of the members, call the Greenwood Forest County Police Department. As of now, we are unsure where are the last 19 members. We have also discovered small underground tunnels underneath the large tree that they used as their hive. These tunnels resemble tunnels that can be found in an ant nest. But there weren't many of them, and they were for the most part empty, apart from some trash that had been thrown there. This is all for now. Remember to stay vigilant. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening.
This warning has been issued by the Oxfordshire County Police Department. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued by the Oxfordshire County Police Department. Please listen to this following message, as it might save your life. We have received very alarming emergency calls by citizens claiming to have seen what looked like to be a UFO crashing from the sky. The area around where the alleged first aircraft had crash landed has been closed off. No one is allowed except for verified personnel. We have even received reports of other aircrafts flying around before disappearing, causing mass panic across the entire country. We urge citizens to not panic. We had already informed Your Majesty's government about this issue. Multiple video evidence and sightings have been posted all over social media sites. We urge citizens to report any suspicious activities to your local authorities. As of this moment, we highly recommend to stay vigilant. If you do see an unrecognizable aircraft landing, do not go anywhere near it and call your local authorities immediately. We advise avoiding going out at night alone, as most of the sightings were during the time when it's dark outside. As of now, no contact has been made with another form of life. Stay tuned for any further broadcasts. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the United Kingdom government. Please stand by for further instructions. A national emergency has been declared by the United Kingdom government. Please listen to this following message, as it might save your life. Around 5 days ago, a spacecraft had crashed near the town of Banbury. Following this incident, many citizens saw similar spacecrafts flying across Great Britain. Hours later, people across our planet were seeing spacecrafts flying in the sky before randomly disappearing. We regret to inform you that the aliens have started to strike random locations around the country. We tried our best to prepare, but nearly all weapons are completely useless against them. This attack had started around 30 minutes ago. Not only they are striking the Great Britain but many other countries across the globe. Nearly all nations are currently addressing their people. Remain indoors, if you want to live tomorrow. Do not make yourself known. Lock all entrances to your home. If any of your family members were outside at the start of the attack, consider them deceased. If they come back, you can let them in, but you have to be as silent as possible. We do not recommend fighting back against them on your own. Emergency services are also unable to operate at this moment. Stay hopeful and do not panic. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the United Kingdom government. Please stand by for further instructions. A final message for the entire nation has been declared by the United Kingdom government. Please listen to this following message, as it might be your last opportunity to save your life. Your Majesty is no longer with us. We have fallen. We are unable to protect you anymore. You are on your own now. Many nations across the entire world are slowly falling apart. No agreement has been made between us and the aliens. They want to use our planet to harvest minerals and materials. However, we are unsure as to what they want to do with humans. Our military is still going to continue fighting them. We are sorry that we had failed you. There are no longer any laws. You are completely on your own now. Protect your loved ones at any cost. You still may attempt to create the small underground outpost, but it will most likely be destroyed by the aliens. Our time will be up soon. This will be our last broadcast to you, the citizen of the Great Britain. We would like to thank everyone who contributed to this great nation. It was an honor to serve you all. After this emergency broadcast concludes, there will be no United Kingdom. Maybe one day we'll meet again. Maybe one day survivors will form this nation again. Until then, this is all we have to say. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening for the last time.
This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil emergency message has been issued by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. A local power plant had experienced a strange massive loss of energy. The plant is no longer able to generate electricity for nearly half of the state. This alert is transmitted to the entire state of West Valley. Please, if you are affected by this incident, do not panic. The reactors in the power plant have been successfully shut down. There is no threat or chance of a nuclear apocalypse. However, we might have found something unsettling. Apart from some looting incidents caused by mass panic over the sudden loss of electricity, we have received multiple video evidences from disturbed residences. The videos contained an unidentifiable entity or an object near the power plant minutes before the emergency shutdown. Here is the entity's sketch. It appears to have a glowing green spheric shape with multiple black tentacles around it. This entity appears to not have any facial features. We are currently investigating if these videos weren't somehow edited. There is still a chance that these videos are fake. This could be just bad actors trying to cause panic to residences affected by this incident. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A shelter in place has been issued for the entire state of West Valley by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. We have some updates regarding the mysterious creature that had been seen and recorded near the power plant. The videos weren't faked. We asked professionals to analyze the videos and they confirmed that they weren't edited. We have even received more video sightings by citizens and a body cam footage from an officer showing the creature for a couple of seconds. A witness managed to get closer to the entity with a Geiger counter. The witness managed to detect 400 rats just by standing roughly 30 meters from the entity. According to the witness, the entity appeared to have noticed him as it started to fly away from the witness. Please, if you spot the entity outside your home, call emergency services and stay away from windows. We still do not know how much rats does the entity actually emit, but 400 rats within 30 meters of the entity is already concerning, but fortunately it's not life-threatening level yet. Life-threatening levels would be 1,000 rats and higher. We again advise to not approach the entity for any reason. This is all for now. Stay tuned and do not panic. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued for the entire state of West Valley by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. We have some updates regarding the ongoing situation. We have finally gotten closer to the entity and it's extremely radioactive. We have managed to get closer to the entity with proper equipment. The entity emits around 5,000 rats and the closest we got to it were 5 meters. If you see the entity outside your home, do not panic. Call your local law enforcement and lock yourself in a room that doesn't have windows. The entity is still on the run. We are currently working on containing the entity and possibly using it for energy. Electricity has also been restored to the northern part of the state. The power plant will also start to operate within 5 days. We finally know what happened that day at the power plant. Through investigations we have managed to found that 4 cores had completely vanished. It turns out that the entity absorbed them. From this point on, the entity would be known as the core miner. We are still investigating if the core miner was or wasn't created in secret within the power plant. Stay tuned. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A shelter in place has been issued for the entire eastern side of the Blue River State by the civil authorities until further notice. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. The supernova power plant had suffered a catastrophic failure leading to a massive explosion. The entire power plant is in ruins. We are currently unsure as to how many casualties there are. Any residents residing within the 10-mile radius of the power plant needs to evacuate after this broadcast is finished. Those who are residing outside of the 10-mile radius are not required to evacuate. However, those who are outside of the 10-mile radius should immediately block all entrances to their homes to prevent radiation getting inside. If you are in the 10-mile radius of the power plant, take the most important items with you, such as a mobile phone, documents, medicine, food and water. Those who are required to evacuate will be picked up by the military. Please do not panic. We are trying everything to keep this under control. We have also heard rumors of a tall black figure entering the power plant minutes before the explosion. However, we are unsure as to who or what it is. Stay tuned and remember to not panic. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A civil danger warning has been issued for the entire Blue River State by the civil authorities until further notice. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. Even if you are residing within the 10-mile radius of the power plant, stay inside. Do not go outside. The mandatory evacuations for all residences that are residing within the 10-mile radius of the power plant have been lifted. Do not under any circumstances leave your shelter. Those who had evacuated will be sent further to another state. Something has emerged from the rubbles of the power plant. It appears to be a horde of entities that are at least 10 feet tall. These entities are very easy to spot as they are covered in what appears to be a blue and light green slush. If you see these entities outside your home, immediately call your local law enforcement. Do not interact with them. These entities are most likely highly radioactive. They have already started to infect residences that were trying to evacuate. These entities are possibly made out of some kind of radioactive sludge. Again, we advise everyone to not approach them as you might risk getting infected. We will be working with the Anomaly Research Facility in order to contain or terminate these anomalies. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and have a nice evening. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. An immediate evacuation notice has been issued for the entire Blue River State by the civil authorities until further notice. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. It is no longer safe to stay in the state. More than 5,000 people have been infected overnight. We are currently setting up blockades around the state to prevent the infected from escaping and infecting citizens in other states. The military will be evacuating people either by armored trucks or helicopters. Do not attempt to evacuate on your own as you are risking getting infected by them. These entities are strong and can corrode materials like wood, foam and some metals. We also found out how these entities can infect humans. They either do it via a bite or they drop the radioactive sludge, which we still do not know what it is.
Once you are infected, you will become one of them.
The entire process can happen within 2 minutes. There is no known cure as of this moment. We have also discovered a completely different entity. This entity seems to control or guide the others. The entities follow it as if it's their leader. The Anomaly Research Facility is currently studying it. We will be working with them in order to find a way to terminate all of the entities or bring the infected ones back. Stay tuned. This is all for now. This warning has been issued by the civil authorities. Please stand by for further instructions. A final immediate evacuation notice has been issued for the entire Blue River State by the civil authorities. Please listen to this following message as it might save your life. This is your final chance to evacuate from the state. Leave as soon as this broadcast is finished. It is no longer safe. Please remember to take the most important items such as a mobile phone, documents, food and water. The military will evacuate you to safety. We cannot contain or terminate the infected in time. There is now over 7,600 infected inside the Blue River State. The ARF cannot develop a cure in time. There is no other solution. The military will be forced to bomb the most affected areas. If you are unable to evacuate somehow, please take cover in an underground shelter. The ARF will be doing an exploration mission right after. They will come to take you to safety. Please do not panic. We understand that this may come as a shock, but there is no other solution. We cannot let the infected to spread outside of the state. You have 2 more hours to evacuate. The main entity was also seen guiding a horde of infected to the state's borders. We apologize for this unfortunate outcome. We hope to find another solution, but there's no time left. The ARF will be launching an investigation into this incident. This is all for now. Thank you for your time and goodbye.